Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today we are reacting to another clip from Would I Lie to You, and this is us getting back on track of all of the recommendations you guys have left. As you see, I will put the list up here. So as you see, these are all of the recommendations that have been left. So the one at the top is the order we're going in, and this first one is Rhod Gilbert, sort of like a mistake he made in France, got someone in England hospitalised. That's the description I was given in the comments, so this is what I'm going to be going off. Haven't seen this before, very much looking forward to getting into this one. And yeah, if you guys want to make me any more recommendations, put them in the comments, I'll add them to the list and I'll get through them. I'm going to try and do some more Would I Lie to You reactions, try and get out 2 a day some days so that we can work our way through the list. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. And here we go, guys.
A mistake I made in France meant someone in England got hospitalised.
Okay, sure.
Have you just learned to read?
Harsh, very harsh. Very harsh.
What was the mistake you made in the French language?
It's a simple question.
It's in the language of Brit.
It's a simple question with a simple answer.
Right.
Yes, it was.
Can you tell us the mistake you made, please?
The mistake I made got somebody hospitalised. That was the...
That's not worthy of a clap. What was the mistake?
Yes.
What was the mistake?
Qu'est-ce que c'est l'erreur?
What was the nature of this mistake?
It was a language thing. It was a French-English mix-up. It was a mix-up, a terrible mix-up, language mix-up.
What were you doing in France?
I was on the phone.
Right. This is like getting blood out
I
of
was in
stone.
France. I was working in France, and I was on the phone.
Working in France.
I was on the phone to England, and I made a mistake with my French-English translation.
Who received the mistake?
A girl.
What was her name?
Anne.
What colour hair does she have?
I don't know, she was on the phone.
Very good, very good.
I never met her.
So can you talk us through the incident?
I was asked by someone in France, they said, can you talk to somebody in England?
Why did they ask you to do that?
Because
Come on, pull it all
they
back.
didn't speak English.
Right.
So
What's
how-
the relationship
how did
between
they tell
Anne
you
and
that?
The person that had asked you to
Oh,
talk.
that was Anne's father said, can you speak to Anne? She's in England, and we're in France. And ask her what's wrong with her.
How did you know him? What was
How
the
did you know him?
relationship?
There's a new angle.
Oh, I knew him. Oh, you should have asked. I knew him because I worked in France. I was in a school. I worked in a school. He was the caretaker.
What were
Okay,
you doing
okay.
in school?
I was teaching English.
Now, his daughter, she's French.
Yes.
She's living in England.
Yeah.
Now.
No, she wasn't living. She was on a very short exchange thing.
Right.
Right.
Now, in the words of Question of Sport, what happened next?
He came to me, he said, can you talk to my daughter, Anne? She's ill, she's in England. She couldn't speak to the family she was with. That's the problem. That's the problem.
So she didn't know how to speak to the family.
Okay,
She couldn't speak to the family.
okay.
The
How is
family
you
was English,
speaking to her going to help that?
Right, here's the situation. Anne could talk to her dad and tell her what was wrong with her in French, but he couldn't say that to the family because they didn't speak French and he didn't speak English. So he came to me, who spoke both languages. I went to her, I spoke to her in French, then I passed it on to the family in English. What's wrong with them? I passed that on to him in English, then I passed it back to him in French. Everyone's happy.
Now, she's...
All right, let me just pause it. That was very quick for me. I'm going to try and break this down on what I believe happened. So, Anne's dad in France says to Rhod, can you call the family in England to talk to my daughter? Now, first thing that's not adding up, if the dad can't speak enough English to actually tell the family he wants to talk to Anne, how can he speak enough English to tell Rhod to call the family? That's my first error. Then let's move on from that. So say he does get a message across to Rhod. Rhod calls up the family tells Anne to call the father, something like that. It's very, I do understand it, it's just, it's very like messy in my mind. It doesn't add up properly, but you know, let's keep it going.
You made a mistake that caused this person to be hospitalised.
That's right, I did, yeah.
What did you do wrong? What did you say wrong?
Yeah.
I said, qu'est-ce qui se passe, all that, you know, as you do. And she said, j'ai une angine.
Was she stuck in the bell tower? I know what's wrong with her. Is there something to do with her back?
J'ai une angine.
And what is that? What does that mean?
Well, I got the English family on the phone and I said, hey, she's got an angina. She's got angina.
And that's a mistake, right?
Well, angina, I found out later, is a serious heart condition, so she was hospitalised.
But what was wrong with her?
Angine is a sore throat. I didn't know that at the time.
Okay, I see the
What
confusion.
did they then rush her to this hospital?
They called 999 and got her into hospital, yeah.
Nuff.
Okay, so Lee, what are you thinking?
Right, let me pause it. So this is very interesting. This is absolutely crazy if you think about this. Oh my goodness, I don't know. My mind is starting to get fried up right now. I know, I speak French myself, so I do understand what he's saying about the sore throat. But it's like, this is very, I don't really know how to make this, because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't add up, like the father being able to talk to Rhod but not being able to talk to the English family. That's a problem. And then she talking to him and then not passing it to the dad, and like, it doesn't add up for me, so I'm going to say this is a lie. However, if this is true, this is absolutely crazy, so let's see what it is.
I don't think Anne is a French name. That's the one bit in it that I don't believe.
Anne-Marie?
Is she?
Don't know.
For goodness sake. For goodness sake.
Absolutely amazing answer.
That's one of the funniest things anybody's ever said.
Yeah.
I believe it to be true.
You believe it to be true? Okay.
It was so torturous getting that story out that it has to be the truth.
Yeah.
Lee, you think so too?
It could not be any truer.
Rhod, truth
Really?
or lie?
Of course, it is true.
Guys, I've lost it. I've lost my touch. Oh my goodness. See, guys, there was just so much of it not adding up for me that I just couldn't get my head around it. But it was true. So she says that she has the sore throat. He assumes it to be angina. She gets hospitalised accidentally. There's this whole language barrier. What a crazy situation, guys. I mean, all I can say is, like, wow. All I can say is wow. Thank you very much for the recommendation, Ruby. But yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, please tell me a bit more, like, please work this out for me, because I can't work this out properly in my head. I'm so confused. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later for the next video. Peace.